A very warm and a hearty welcome to all of you friends. On behalf of the entire team at Gradeup, I welcome each and every one of you for today's live session. A very warm and a hearty welcome to each and every one of you. So friends, today we are back with another very important class, a session on important legal affairs. Today we are going to talk about three very important news. Three very important news coming from three different courts. Of course, we have the Delhi High Court. We also have some other high courts today in our news. So friends, before we start with today's class, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. I hope that you guys are doing all well, both physically as well as mentally, because during this time of COVID-19 pandemic, it is absolutely important that you guys keep yourself both physically and mentally absolutely fit and fine. Okay, so a very good evening to each and every one of you. Very good evening to all friends. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so welcome to this special class on legal affairs. Okay, a show that brings to you all the important legal news across India. Okay, so let's begin. But before we start, a very important news from Gradeup. Gradeup brings to you a flat 55% off discount on your Gradeup Super subscription. So here is a chance for you guys to get a flat 55% off or a discount on your Gradeup Super subscription. Use the code SAFE55, SAFE 55 is the code, and you get 55% flat discount. Now, about a week and a half back, we had conducted CLAT Mega Mock Challenge. So about a couple of days back, we conducted the Mega Mock Challenge for CLAT 2021. Here are some of the top rankers of that particular exam. Okay, so if you featured in your name, just clap for yourself. So here are the top 10 rankers of CLAT Mock 2021. Moving ahead, Gradeup brings to you a mock test analysis course. A mock test analysis course wherein we are going to discuss all the questions that Gradeup is providing in the mock test. So this is a special course that we have launched, which is going to be on the fact that students will get to understand how to solve these mock questions that we are providing. CLAT 2021 Booster Crash Course, the new batch is launching on May 22nd. So get your enrollment done ASAP. Gradeup also brings to you a revision course batch 2 for current affairs and legal events for CLAT 2021. A special BHU BLET Jamia LLB 2021 crash course is also there for you guys. And for students who will be appearing for CLAT 2022 and 2023, we have come up with comprehensive courses. Okay, so students who are preparing for CLAT 2022, here we have a comprehensive course for CLAT 2022 as well as for CLAT 2023. Another comprehensive course along with the foundation module. So for both CLAT 2022 as well as for CLAT 2023, we have these special courses running in Gradeup Super. So how do you attend these classes? All you need to do is get your Gradeup Super subscription. So once you get your Gradeup Super subscription, you can avail to all these classes. That is the most important thing. So get your super subscription at a flat 55% discount by using the code SAFE55. जीत की तैयारी घर से है जारी. So that is the code that you are going to use to get that 55% off discount. So let's start with today's important legal affairs. Today we are going to talk about three very important orders from three important High Court. So you have one news coming from the Bombay High Court, you have another from the Delhi High Court, and the other not very far from Delhi, the Uttarakhand High Court. The Bombay High Court says that companies can use their corporate social responsibility fund. Corporate social responsibility fund for COVID-19 relief. So the Bombay High Court, in a very important order, has said that companies under the Companies Act have some corporate social responsibility. They can use that corporate social responsibility fund that they have for COVID-19 relief. Now, when a company earns, it also uses some of its profit for social welfare, for which they get tax benefit, Now, today the Bombay High Court says that companies can use their CSR fund, that is a corporate social responsibility fund, for COVID-19 relief. They can donate the fund for relief insofar as COVID-19 is concerned. So that is important news number one. The next important news that I'm going to discuss with you today is an order coming from the Delhi High Court relating to fixation of price insofar as COVID-19 treatment in private hospital is concerned. Now, in private hospitals, the Delhi government has said that some of the beds, an amount of the beds will be reserved. For COVID-19 treatment. So that is what the Delhi government has done. Now, in view of this, the government of Delhi has also fixed the charges on COVID-19 treatment in private hospitals. Now, what did the High Court say in relation to this? That is what we are going to understand. Okay, very important. Apart from that, the third important news that we are going to talk about today is an order coming from the Uttarakhand High Court. Okay. Now, the Uttarakhand High Court has openly criticized the government's move insofar as holding Kumbh Mela is concerned, which happened, or rather which turned out to be a super spreader. Today, the Uttarakhand High Court said that holding Char Dham Yatra, Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, these are the Chota Char Dham Yatra that takes place in the summer months every year in Uttarakhand. So most of you should be aware of it. So Uttarakhand High Court says that holding Char Dham Yatra in this pandemic situation will be committing the same mistakes. States will be committing the same mistakes like what they did in Kumbh Mela. So Kumbh Mela was a big mistake on the part of the government. Yes, of course, with nothing against any religion, but at the same point in time, let us understand that the world across today, we are suffering from a pandemic. Thousands and lakhs of people are dying every day. Now, owing to this pandemic, should we conducted a Kumbh Mela, or should we conduct a Char Dham Yatra during this pandemic? So these are the bigger question that the Uttarakhand High Court is talking about, and we will see what the Uttarakhand High Court did say. Okay, so let's begin. So let us begin, friends. Okay, the first important news coming from the Bombay High Court. The Bombay High Court has says that companies can use their corporate social responsibility fund. Companies can use their corporate social responsibility fund for COVID-19 relief. Very, very important, very, very significant. Let's see what the Bombay High Court had to say. The Bombay High Court very categorically said that when these corporate entities, these businessmen, these industrialists, these companies are entitled and enjoined with a statutory duty. Now, companies under the Companies Act of 2013, since they enjoy a special status, there is also certain duty that has been envisaged on every company under the Companies Act. It is expected that these companies discharge their duties whenever they are called upon to do so. And in our opinion, there could have been no better opportunity than the present time and present cause to discharge such duty. Entire information as regards the availability of CSR funds must be obtained with all the companies operating in their respective division. Now, under the Companies Act, some amount of money every company has saved for CSR. Now, CSR is corporate social responsibility. So, when a corporate earns a lot of profit, it is also statutorily, it is their duty to spend some money for social initiative. Okay, so you have many social initiative that companies do. Some companies donate ventilators. Some companies are right now, what they are doing, they are sponsoring ICU beds. Some companies are sponsoring oxygen cylinders. Now, the High Court says that it is very encouraging to see that these people, these corporate entities are doing their best, okay? And it should be done right now given the condition of the present pandemic. So the Bombay High Court in this particular judgment has very categorically stated that when the corporate entities are enjoined with a statutory duty, it is expected that these companies discharge their duties whenever they are called upon to do so. And in our opinion, there could not have been a better opportunity than the present time to discharge their duties. They should spend the money that they have saved for their social, insofar as the social responsibility is concerned, for COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, am I clear to all of you? Okay, fantastic. Moving on to the next important news. The Delhi High Court is right now looking into the Delhi government's decision on fixation of charges of COVID treatment in private hospitals. Now there were many allegations that during COVID-19 some of the private hospitals were extorting money. They were asking 1 lakh rupee a day, 2 lakh rupee a day for a ventilator, 3 lakh rupee a day for a ventilator. So there were certain grievances amongst the people in Delhi. They had written letters to the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal as well as other ministers, wherein they tried to portray that what is happening in Delhi's private hospital is not good. So what did the Delhi government do? The Delhi government has fixed a cap of charges insofar as private hospitals is concerned for treating COVID-19 patient. So there might be some of the rules might say that, okay, for 1 day you cannot charge more than X amount of money for an ICU bed, for a normal bed, for an oxygen bed. So the Delhi government has made certain rules relating to the treatment of COVID-19 patient at private hospitals. Now, when did it happen? It happened when the government of Delhi issued a notification whereby it said that 60% of the beds in hospitals should be reserved for COVID-19 treatment. Very important. The Delhi government issued a notification saying that 60% of the beds that every hospital has in Delhi should be reserved or kept aside for COVID-19 treatment. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear? Now, please try to understand. Now, owing to this, the Delhi government took a decision. Now, let's see what the High Court had to say today. Now, a lot of private hospitals are not happy with it. A lot of private hospitals are not happy with the government fixing the cap for treating COVID-19 patients in their hospitals. So, let's see what the High Court had to say today. The High Court today said that the New Delhi, the government of NCT of Delhi, GNCTD means Government of the National Capital Territory of Delhi, had fixed a cap of charges for the treatment of COVID-19 patients at private hospitals. With hospitals providing 60% of beds for novel coronavirus patient, we have no doubt that the decision taken would be a balanced decision, keeping in view all the stakeholders. Whatever decision is taken should be placed before this court. So today the High Court has said that whatever decision the government of Delhi has taken relating to fixing a cap on the charges of private hospitals treating COVID-19 patient should be placed before the court. The court should look into it and thereafter give its approval. Okay, because a lot of private hospitals are not happy with the government fixing a cap. Okay, very important news, guys. Very important news for all of you. Okay, I'm sure that you guys are able to understand this. Okay, are you able to understand? Any doubt, guys? Okay, so guys, if you are liking the session, I would request all of you to just click on the like button. Click on the like button if you are liking right now this session, which is so informative in nature. Okay, okay, fantastic. Okay, like the class and share this class in your with your social network places. Okay, in your social network, do share this video so that this videos reach a large number of people. We are conducting these free classes just for you guys, not only for CLAT 2021 but also for CLAT 2022 as well as 2023. Okay, up next, the third important news coming from the Uttarakhand High Court. The Uttarakhand High Court says holding Char Dham Yatra is like repeating the same mistake as Kumbh Mela. Let's see what the High Court was suggesting. Now, we had seen how Kumbh Mela acted as a super spreader of COVID-19. We had seen this happening a couple of days back, last month itself. Now, in the midst of a pandemic, if you are having a Kumbh Mela, what were you expecting? You were expecting a super spreader, right? Now please try to understand that we had seen how conducting Kumbh Mela with thousands and lakhs of people taking the holy dip in the water, in the Ganges, killed a lot of sadhus themselves. A lot of sadhus who came for the holy dip died owing to COVID-19. So it was conducting Kumbh Mela was a mistake. So conducting Kumbh Mela was definitely a big mistake. Now, right now, during the summer months, every year in Uttarakhand we have the Char Dham Yatra. Now, what is this Char Dham Yatra? Now, the Char Dham Yatra is the travel between Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath. Okay, so these four very, very important and significant temples in Uttarakhand, okay, the yatra takes place. Now, please try to understand, today if you are conducting a similar kind of a what was conducted during this pandemic, that is this Kumbh Mela, it will again become a super spreader. So, today, the Chief Justice of the Uttarakhand High Court, Justice R.S. Chauhan, along with Justice Alok Verma, said that who is supervising this entire Char Dham Yatra? Or is it left to the priest? What happens if coronavirus spreads amongst the priest? We cause embarrassment to ourselves. The rest of the country is saying, why can't Uttarakhand learn? You can fool the court, but you cannot fool the people. The reality exists out there, and you are playing with the lives of millions of people in the country. Now, if you conduct another Char Dham Yatra, if you allow thousands and lakhs of people to travel from one temple to the other, that will again become a super spreader. That will eventually turn out to be a super spreader. So in view of that, the Uttarakhand High Court has given a caution, has sounded a caution as a bell of caution that such events conducting Kumbh Mela, or for that matter conducting a Char Dham Yatra will become fatal. Okay, you have Yuvraj Singh over here. He is from Pauri Garhwal. Okay, he is from Pauri Garhwal, and he will understand. So in Rudraprayag district, you had a couple of days back in the Chamoli district, where you have the Badrinath temple. You had the Rishi Ganga floods. Okay, the flash floods that happened in Rishi Ganga. Again, a couple of years back in Kedarnath, which is, I think, in the Rudraprayag district, you had seen the flash floods. Now please try to understand that this area, the Chamoli district, the Rudraprayag district, now these districts are very sensitive. There are not too much of medical facilities like we have in Delhi. Please try to understand. The number of hospitals we have in Delhi, can you compare the same number of hospitals with Uttarakhand? No. So, if the number of cases increase, God forbid, Delhi is right now, touch wood, under a little control. But Uttarakhand will never become under control if the number of cases increases, because there is lack of medical facilities. Am I clear? So henceforth, the Uttarakhand High Court has given a caution to the government that let us not conduct another super spreader event this year. We have the reality check. We had this second tsunami, and scientists are saying that we can also have a third tsunami, the third wave. So waves after waves will keep on coming. We have to survive. Whether it is vaccine, whether it is medicine, it's different choice. But we have to survive. How do we survive? Lakhs and lakhs of people are dying. Am I clear? So today, the Uttarakhand High Court has given a caution to the state government, whether insofar as conducting the Char Dham Yatra is concerned. Okay, so I think guys, you guys did understand. This very, very important news. Okay, am I clear to all of you? Am I clear? In case you guys have any doubt, you are most welcome to ask me, guys. Okay. Okay, yes, somebody says black fungus. Yes, black fungus is up in the news. A lot of people are getting black fungus. Rajasthan has declared it as an epidemic. Yes, black fungus has been declared as an epidemic by Rajasthan. Yes, we have some very, those are also some shocking news coming. Okay. Snehal says that I think we should spend the next 5 years online. I don't know. Yeah, there might be a situation where you can have to spend the next 4 or 5 years online. Yeah. Okay. So friends, with this, let us have some positive amongst ourselves. Let us think that yes, we will be able to survive this pandemic. Touch wood. Let us pray to God that people are safe, they are at home, and people survive across the world. With this, we come to the end of today's class. Friends. I hope you did like the session. So definitely like the press button, do comment, do share, and do subscribe to this beautiful channel dedicated for CLAT 2021, 2022 and 2023 students. Do not forget to press on the bell icon. If you forget that, you will not get the notification from us on all the new videos. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock again with another interesting session on important legal events. If you guys have any query or any doubt, you can WhatsApp us on our official WhatsApp number, which happens to be 93544 For any course related query, you can call us at 96500 as well as 9319599244. With this, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye. Good night. See you tomorrow at 8. Thank you.